Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. It is her natural crown here. So today we'll just be talking about a few winter care tips for your natural hair. How to take care of your hair during this winter time. It's almost winter this side down in the southern Africa, so let's prepare for that. So stay tuned. Thank you for those that have subscribed. Thank you so much. And those that are yet to subscribe, what are you waiting for? Like, come on. Okay, so I'm not going in any particular order. I just wrote it all down in just like a list. So it's not like a you must do it like specifically 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. No, this is just a list of how to take care of your hair. So number one that I have is deep conditioning your hair, which is so important, especially now in winter. So the moisturizing, the deep conditioning helps to capture that moisture, to always keep your hair moisturized and soft, throughout this winter, because the air is quite, it's quite dry. You know how it is in winter, the air is dry, so which is not so good, especially for those with 4C hair. 4C hair is the most delicate of them all, so you need to do all that you can to protect your hair. So deep conditioning is one of the things that you should stick to throughout this winter. You can do it maybe twice a week, or if you have time you can do it once a week. It's up to you, but make sure that you deep condition your hair more often. Number 2 on my list is protective styling. You see, I already have braids up. So protective styling, it can be summer, winter, but we love it more in winter. Your long-term styles, braids, like twists, whatever it is that you like to do. I like my braids. So winter, definitely I'm with braids. Box braids, I don't usually do those tiny braids. I like box braids because I don't have the patience to sit, because I have a lot of hair, so I don't have the patience to sit for those tiny braids. But they also help. If you like them, then that's perfect. But protective styling this winter, protect your ends, keep your hair hidden, with those protective styles. The more you do it, the better. And I mean, it also benefits you, with length retention as well, having your hair growing while it's hidden under there. So protective styling is your friend. Third thing that you should try to stick to throughout this winter is moisturizing your hair and sealing your ends with oil. So we already know that your hair in winter gets so dry, it gets so brittle. I mean, you can just see that it gets brittle, different from how it is in summer. So throughout winter, try to moisturize your hair. I think I've mentioned in one of my videos the LOC or LCO method. Try to stick to that. After you deep condition, moisturize your hair with whatever you may use, and then don't forget to seal your ends. So seal your ends with oil. That helps to capture that moisture, and the moisture doesn't go out. So especially for people with low porosity hair, where moisture is not easy to get in, that is perfect. So once you finish moisturizing, you seal your ends so that it's not easy to get out as well, which helps you throughout winter. And doing it more often as well. So not just doing it weekly, but doing it a bit more regularly, maybe 3 times a week, twice a week, depending how your schedule is. Try to moisturize your hair more often, because you'll feel that it is dry. Massage your scalp more often with oils. So you can use whatever oils that you use. Try to also use heavier oils depending on your hair type. So heavy oil could be like castor oil, which also helps with your hairline. So massage your hair more often, but oil your scalp more often. Use your oils, massage your hair. That also helps to stimulate that blood flow, helping with the growth as well. And also another thing with winter as well, try to use more butters. So butters can be shea butter, heavier butters, shea butter and all of that, to also seal to help with your ends when you use that LCO method. So you can use the butters as well to help with that, and obviously the oils as well that you use to seal. So the butters are nice and heavy, so especially in winter when it's that dry air, because it helps to keep that moisture in. It seals your hair up. Just stick to butters as well throughout this winter. That will help to keep in the moisture throughout. And like oils, like I know for myself as well, like winter, my scalp is just like dry all the time. So like every second day I'm oiling my hair, my scalp. I use castor oil, and just massage, and you're good. And especially when you have your protective styling, your braids, it's better also if you oil your hair more often as well. That really helps with maintaining that moisture, keeping your hair hydrated, keeping your hair moisturized, your scalp also popping as well. So try not to shampoo your hair as often as you would in summer. So with the deep conditioning, don't shampoo your hair. So deep conditioning, remember, it's just to condition your hair, to try to have it moisturized, while shampooing your hair is cleaning your scalp. So try not to shampoo as often. Try to do it maybe twice a month, depending how dirty your hair gets as well. So try to do it maybe even once a month. Deep condition more than you do shampooing your hair, because that also strips out the moisture from your hair, and it leaves your hair dry. And also depending on what chemicals, should I say chemicals, not chemicals, but what ingredients are in your shampoos, because most of them, like sulfate, try to use sulfate free shampoos, but either way, shampoos strip that moisture from your hair. That's why we deep condition, to bring back the moisture into your hair. So people do not like to hear this, but guys, trim your ends. This is the perfect time to trim your ends. I know others do it once a year, twice a year, others do more often than usual, but trim your ends. Listen to your hair. You know when your ends need a trim. You can feel that it's about time. I know most people don't like doing it because they don't want, they still want to stick to that length, but for your own good, guys, I mean, it's better to have those ends trimmed than having your hair breaking and being brittle. And it doesn't even help with length retention, because your hair is growing out from your scalp, but your ends are breaking at the end. So at the end, you find that your hair is not moving. It's there's no consistency, nothing is happening. So trim your ends, especially now in winter. Trim it and then go into your protective styling, that is sealing your ends and just protecting your hair with your protective styling. So trim your ends. Handle your hair with care, guys, especially like I mentioned, especially some of us with 4C hair. Our hair is so delicate, it breaks so easily. So try not to manipulate it a lot. Just try to leave your hair, even if it means just going to that long-term styling. Just leave your hair, let it grow, moisturize, massage your scalp, do all of that. But just remember that your hair is so delicate. Our hair it's more prone to breaking during winter than it would in hotter days and summer days. So just take care of your hair. Things like wearing woolen hats, there's nothing wrong with the woolen hats, but try to what I usually do with my woolen hats, I end up putting like a silk lining inside, because that woolen, that roughness of that woolen hats, it usually tends to break our hair. And most times, when you remove your hat, you'll just see like pieces of hair in there. So try to keep that, if you can, put that silk or satin lining inside your hats. It helps, to keep your hair safe, if I may say, to keep your hair safe, keep your hair from breaking, and removing that moisture, stripping that moisture, from your hair, and having it rubbing off that woolen hat. So simple things that you try to look out for, trying to keep your hair, I keep using the word safe, but I can't find a better word. Just trying to keep your hair safe, trying to keep your hair from breaking, from damaging, all those simple things. And hydrate, guys. Drink your fluids. I know in winter we like, I don't want to drink water, but drink your fluids, guys. This video helps for those that are trying, you know, that are looking for a way to take care of their hair throughout this winter. So I mean, we can just summarize it. Deep condition your hair, guys, is often protective styling. Make sure that your hair is moisturized and seal your ends. Make sure that you don't shampoo your hair as often as you would in summer. Massage your hair with oil and your scalp as well, and then drink lots of fluids, trim your ends, and just be, you know, delicate. Just take care of your hair. Just listen to your hair and what it needs. Take care of it. Thank you for watching, guys. I know it's a short video, but I just like being precise and straight to the point. So thank you for watching and for joining me, and I will see you next time on my next video. So subscribe, and thank you so